Hey everyone, welcome back. So, today we're going to be playing Bloons. We're going to be doing Crying Mountain on Impoppable. It's back at that time when I have to do the Impoppable missions. Hopefully we can finish them all. I have like a lot of clips filmed for a bunch of Impoppable levels, so I kind of want to commentate and throw them all out before the next update. Technically 1.62 did come out, but I'm not counting that because it's just a small update. Anyways, in the time that passed, I got a level 7 Finn, and I got a level 7 Super. I think Finn was the first to get level 7, and Finn will always be my starting character. The only reason why Finn got level 7 so fast is probably because I'd always give him all my trinkets. All my cosmic essence, because I needed those extra trinket slots. Probably because he was my starting character, but I mean, Max could work just as well as a starting character, or a bunch of other towers. But I chose Finn mainly because of Brofist. Brofist gives too much to give up on. Although I'm not sure if that still applies in Impoppable now, because we have like epic trinkets and stuff. But back then, when I'd place Finn, it was like, I must needed Finn. Because what if I had to tank some Bloons, and then I could just have Brofist regenerate 10 lives around, and that was a lot back then. Although now on Impoppable, we can't really tank that many lives. We still can, because A, there's a trinket called Silkstone Potion, and it grants 20 extra lives, and also there's that shield thing, but that regenerates itself. Although Brofist can't actually regenerate extra lives, so Another thing that happened was I got a new computer, and now I don't have to worry about speeding up the actual game clips so that they don't lag as much. I know my computer will definitely get 30 frames almost all the time. Unless if it's like that round 75 wave, which was actually the round 74 wave that created a regrowth storm, but then they're all zombie balloons, so it's not like a regrowth storm anymore. It's just, instead of generating one regrow per every fraction of a second, it has to generate them all immediately, and that's so much lag. But it lags a lot less than on my phone, so yeah. Also, a lot of things changed since my last Impoppable game. You might remember was it the 1.42 update that nerfed a lot of stuff? It pretty much just took the wizard nunchucks off the super monkey, and I don't know why, but that just made everything suck from me. Although it never affected bad, so I don't know. But then over some time I unlocked the temple, and I mean, actually it's a sun god, but I still call it temple because of how much I played Bloons Monkey City and 5. So basically, the sun god, I thought it was going to be amazing, but then once I unlocked it, it wasn't that good. And that applies with a lot of epic trinkets that I've gotten that I heard were amazing, so then my expectations went really high, and then all of a sudden, when I get them, I'm like, oh wait, these aren't as amazing, they're pretty balanced. So, another thing is, I might actually make videos talking about some of the best epic trinkets in my opinion. Not just trinkets, like weapons and allies count too. I did unlock a lot more epic stuff since, well, this video. I filmed this video like a few months ago. Also, I do have a Bloons beacon I need to beat. I'll do it right after I finish commentating. But anyways, so basically, what happened is, all the epic trinkets, or weapons, or allies, that people said were amazing, I was like, and then when I got them, they weren't that good. But then there were lots of epic stuff that I got that I never really heard much about, and it turns out they were amazing, because my expectations weren't so high from how much everyone was talking about how good they were. Although, to be fair, most of the stuff that people said were good are still good, but they're not as amazing as I thought they would be. One thing that is amazing is the Thoughts 1 cannon. Although, when you get it, you're gonna be like, this is gonna be amazing. And then you use it, and it's not even that good. It doesn't do much against Bloons, but Moabs that get popped, that get touched by it, they drop cash and lives. And they might drop wish orbs. The wish orbs part is the best because whenever you go Impoppable, you can farm like a lot of wish orbs, especially on the around 65 to 75 rushes, where they send you lots of Moabs, and lots of Moabs means lots of wish orbs. Unless if you're instantly annihilating like all the Moabs and all the children inside, then you won't get the wish orbs. But usually I put it on Flame Princess because, I don't know, I bring Flame Princess along most of the time. Nowadays, I'm probably not gonna upload as much because, I don't know. I'm just gonna upload when I have videos, and random thing I'm about to bring up, actually it's not that random because I'm on the topic of uploading videos. But anyways, Firefrost 181's channel got suspended. I don't know if it's still there. So yeah, the other day he was like, I'm about to upload a video, and then he realizes, oh wait, my channel's gone. Also, Merceline has Humbo, which is... Oh wait, I don't have that yet. Damn it, I spoiled something. For a second I thought Merceline had Humbo on, and what Humbo does is it reduces the cooldown of all abilities in range. No, not cooldown. The cost of all abilities in range by 50%. And it's actually so much better than I first thought it was going to be, because the Sun God just so happens to be an ability. And now, I don't have to pay nearly as much for it. Also, collecting Vimo Cash on Trackpad is kind of painful. Also, for those of you who don't know how the Temple ability works, basically, it eats 4 super fans. And then, in like, when it says short time, I thought it was gonna be like, Elite Sniper in Bloons TD6 is Retaliation. I almost called it a Scout Elite because of how much I played Survivio in the last few days. But anyways, it's not as short as they make it seem to be. It's a full round. Or maybe slightly more. But yeah, it takes 4 super fans from you, and that's like $4,000. It's not even that good for... Actually, it is pretty good. But now I know why the Sun God is called the true Sun God in Bloons TD6, because it can actually pop bads without needing an insane amount of extra stuff. Also, when I first heard about the Temple ability I was about to unlock, Super Monkey's level 7, and I was thinking, how does it work? So I searched it up. And then it said it was an ability, so now I'm like, wait, what? And I watched, like, I saw a screenshot and the ability was fully red, like, here. So then I thought, wait, either A, the ability is infinite, or B, the ability is a one-time use, and it will never cool back down. But then it turns out you just have to place 4 super fans, so then I thought, well, that's easier. I'd be struggling on the round 60 ZOMG. You know how long it took for round 75 bad to pop? I'm not going to spoil that, so... Anyways, it turns out I did end up getting a lot more tech terrors. I think. I don't know if I got that many in this video. So, apparently, I just remembered something I want to talk about, and it's about the Martian games. And essentially what happened was allies only on half cash. So hard. Or just allies only in general. Because I was like, since I never really use much allies, and the only ally I use a lot is either BMO or Tech Terrors, or BMO or Tech Terrors. Did I forget to say BMO? But yeah, and then I don't know which other allies are good, so then I start experimenting. And then I'm like, there are so many allies. How would I ever know which one does what? And I read the descriptions, and I'm like, the descriptions aren't even that descriptive. Okay, I'm trying to think of an example of a really undescriptive description for one of any of the upgrades. But, can't think of one. Okay, so, but back on the Martian games topic. So I decided to cheat and use a power. Probably because I wanted to get the 500 powers achievement. But anyways, I used the Nightosphere amulet, and I'm like, wow, this is so good. So then later, I tried it again, and I'm like, wait, this is way better than I thought. Then, I tried it again, and it was destroying all the ZOMGs that came in way faster than my Sun avatars right now. And I'm like, dang, this is really good. And then I was like, how would it fare against the bad? And it completely blew my expectations. It absolutely shredded the bad in like less than a second. And then I was like, yeah, I didn't really have anything to react to. It was so much better than a temple though, and that made me, by temple I mean Sun God, and that made me kinda sad. But it turns out, in the 1.62 update, they ended up nerfing it, but I never tried it after that, so I don't know if it's still good. They nerfed it by quite a lot, but I mean, it still looks really good. They also buffed the temple, so that would go in your favor, not mine, because I'm playing in 1.6. And, okay, I forgot what I was talking about. Probably because I took a pause. I paused the video and commentary strip. I'm gonna change the topic to best epic trinkets. I thought about it, and should it be Tech Terror, or should it be Dot's Wand, or should it be something else? Now I think about it, there are a lot of good epic trinkets, weapons, and stuff. But I don't... Should I pick a weapon because it's better than the actual thing itself? Or should I pick the ally because the ally can be equipped more? Also, the Tech Terrors can be equipped to any monkey characters, so I hope that helps next time you're thinking, who can I equip the Tech Terrors to? That was what I was thinking of a little while ago, and then I noticed. Well, it's because Tech Terrors is from Bloons Monkey something. Oh wait, I meant to say Bloons Tower Defense something else, but then I said Bloons Monkey, which probably means Bloons Monkey City. I love how around 74 they send you regular balloons, and it really nicely lags your computer. But here we go. Our first fortified bad that we're about to pop. This reminds me of that one time I was playing Tree Fort Exterior, and because it was the Christmas Secret Tapes event, I was like, let's do Impoppable. And because this game lagged so much on my phone back then, I spent 40 minutes just doing stuff, and then on round 75, the fortified bad walks in, and it just destroys me. Yeah, but as you can see, the fortified bads are really tanky, and it's annoying. But don't worry, in the future I do pop them way faster. By way, I don't mean a tiny bit faster, I mean a lot faster. Probably because I unlocked, or got, one of those, dark sun things. Yeah, I'll just say it, fine. I got the Dark Temple idol. But anyways, popping this bad gets really close. On my first attempt, the bad popped, and then there were DDTs and ZOMGs. And the DDTs got stopped, but they didn't pop fast enough. And now that we got a temple, we can finally pop the DDTs fast enough. And yeah, ZOMGs won't make it anywhere. Anyways, that's about it. We did it, and I'm gonna skip all the wish orbs, because thanks to the Dots Wand Cannon, I got lots of them, and I can shard them all. But anyways, I'll leave the episode off right here. See you guys next time.